This morning I figured out why my water tank is emptying the whole time, and that's because I have a leak in the poly pipe. Now we have literally kilometers of poly pipe on the property that feeds all the water troughs for all the animals here in Sanctuary. And if the system's pretty integrated, which means that a single leak right here can affect everyone. So we have to be super careful about maintaining the pipes. Now, how would this pipe have sprung a leak? There was a branch on it, so the branch may have damaged it. It's possible a cow stepped on it. And sometimes it's just a thing that breaks. So we got to fix it. Now, the way I fix it is by using this thing, which is a poly pipe join. And the way that works is I'll cut the pipe, and then this has a bunch of different pieces. Let me show them to you. So this part is like a collar with, if you think of it as like a collar with a collar and a neck. And what I'll do is I'll take these three pieces and slide them onto one part of the pipe. And then I'll take these same three pieces that are similar and slide them onto the other pipe. And this one has a little rubber ring on it right here. And that's what will give us a watertight seal. So this will be on one side, this will be on the other side, and then they screw into the bit that's in the middle, like that. And the rubber seal gives it a watertight seal. So let's do it. Now I've actually turned off the water to this pipe to isolate it, and that so the water that's coming out now is sort of just what was still in the system. I'll nick a little bit off of both sides, but what you have to be careful not to do is cut off more than the length of this middle piece here. So I always measure it to make sure that I don't cut too much. And I've got a little bit more distance. I take a little bit off on one side to make sure that's not where the break was, and then a little off the other side, and that usually gives me clearance to good pipe. I also want to make sure that the cuts are nice and straight so that they sit flush against the pieces. All right, that'll do. I've got enough slack in this that I can not have to have it be super accurate. This is actually going to be a little bit longer than what was originally there, but that's okay. So now I take my hammer. So we have the bit that screws and a bit that tightens. And then that bit goes in the pipe and I tap it in. And you got to make sure you do them in that order, because if you don't do them in that order, it messes up. Like that. All right. Now I'm going to do the same for this one. That goes on. That goes on. And then that pops in. Go. Okay. Then I slide this so it's right up against that. Bring that so it's ready to thread on. That's right against it there. Put this back in the bucket. And now we take the sleeve and we can screw one side on. Then I can take that, angle it in, shove it together. And then I've got the two wrenches, and I tighten. Just make it a little snugger so it grabs a bit better. Oh, that's too much. No, other way. Yep, I had it. The middle, this, and make it a bit longer. All right, there we go. One more bit here. And maybe one more bit here. And that is fixed pipe.